welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at OkCroGal, and it's Monday. It's Monday, friends. I was supposed to have a Q&A up today. That's either going to be up tomorrow or Wednesday, just kind of a PSA about that. I elaborated a little bit in my live stream that I did on Friday. I will throw that up in the cards as to why I'm not posting a grocery haul this week. Doesn't mean I'm not going to post one like the entire time we're in quarantine. I might change my mind next week, but it just kind of felt, to me, it felt a little inappropriate just given like the current circumstances, and I just didn't feel comfortable. So this week, no grocery haul. We're gonna get this what I eat in a day video, an empties video, the Q&A video at some point. We attempted to film the Q&A last night. It just did not work out. I think we were just both too tired. Yesterday was, I spent almost the whole day cleaning. My body hurts because I did the floors, like mopped the floors, and then I was on my hands and knees in the kitchen cleaning the floor because it needed to be done. So by the end of the night, like after Cernan finished his work stuff and Daisy was sleeping, it just did not go well. So we're gonna refilm it. But anyway, how's everyone doing? Are we hanging in there? I'm assuming we're social distancing, but maybe that's an assumption I shouldn't make. You should be social distancing obviously if you can help it, if you don't have to go to work. My sister and my dad still have to go to work, so I totally understand if that is still a part of your everyday life. But if it's not, you should be practicing social distancing and slash or quarantining if that's what your state has asked you to do. If you're in a shelter-in-place order like we are. I think they declared that on Thursday of last week, which didn't really affect us because we weren't really going out anyway. I had Cernan, I talked about this in my live stream too, again, in the cards. I had Cernan go out and get me groceries on Friday and was pleasantly surprised by what they had. He got everything at Trader Joe's, and then he picked up like 2 things at Target, I think. There was only like maybe 3 or 4 things I couldn't get, and it was all things that didn't surprise me, like beans. Like I basically was like, look in the canned section if you could find beans, get some beans, some canned chicken. They had tuna, so we got some tuna. But they didn't have canned chicken, and they didn't have any pasta. I did get mac and cheese, but they didn't have any just like straight up pasta. Just because I wanted more, I had mentioned I wanted more shelf-stable stuff, but we did get some freezer stuff. We got a lot of meat, and I just feel so much better. I know there's not a food shortage. It's just that everyone went out at the same time to stock up, and there wasn't anything on the shelves, but it still was giving me anxiety. And now we have like a fully stocked freezer and a fully stocked fridge, plenty of snacks for Daisy. I just feel a lot more comfortable. And those groceries will probably, I think I'll have to do like a little like refill haul, if you will, but I'm definitely not gonna have to do an entire grocery haul next week or this upcoming weekend. So we're just hanging in there. Like I said, this weekend we really just like, what else are we doing, right? Like lounged around. I did a lot of cleaning, a lot of laundry. Honestly, I'm not, knock on wood, and as of right now, I'm not feeling super cabin fevery, which is surprising to me now that we've been, like, my family has been quarantined since last Monday, so for a full week. For me, it's more just I feel the repercussions of Daisy not getting out. That's kind of the hardest part for me in terms of like being inside. It's not like an Ashley thing. It's more of a like Daisy can't get out and expel that energy. So yeah, I actually made her a schedule today. I had mentioned I was going to do that last week. Never got around to it. I ordered a little mini whiteboard, and I made her like a schedule of everything that we're going to do today. I feel like it's going to be better for her. She's getting, I don't want to say defiant, but she's getting a little like, when I say, okay, now we're going to do this, she's getting kind of, I don't want to do that, or I want to do this instead, or she wants to do something that like she knows would be a better activity in the afternoon, but she's asking to do it now, or like in the morning, or like whatever. I just want her to be like on a schedule. And I feel like if it's like, well, what does the board say, versus like, well, mom is telling you XYZ, I feel like if she references the board, it feels less of like a request from me and a command, and more of just like a, this is what's on the schedule, this is what we're doing. So we will see how that goes today. I had to go and grab my coffee. So this morning, I'm having some iced coffee. I feel like I haven't made iced coffee at home in forever. That is a caramel cookie Nespresso pod, about 3/4, maybe half of a cookies and cream Premier protein, a splash of half and half, and 1.5 Splenda packets. It was just what we had out there. I've mentioned before, like, I don't buy Splenda, but when Sternan goes to Starbucks, he always picks up Splenda, so we have just like random packets laying around. It's delicious. It's really good. I was hungry this morning, but nothing sounded good. Like, I didn't want eggs, I didn't want keto toast with peanut butter, I didn't want the Legendary Foods Pop-Tarts. Like, food didn't sound good to me, so I was like, but I was hungry. Like, my stomach was like a rumbling, just nothing was like suiting me. So I was like, oh, I'll just toss a Premier Protein in my coffee, and it's really, really good. So that's what I'm having right now. Daisy's having some tablet before kind of like our day starts, and yeah, this is just weird. Like, it's interesting because I was talking to my mom, and it's like, I'm usually a very emotional person. Like, I don't like cry at commercials and stuff like that, but I'm usually just like pretty emotional. Like, I'm not afraid to cry. Like, at times I can get like upset easily, especially when it's like things that are happening in the world, political things, or you know, disasters, stuff like that. I like kind of like harness all of that inside of me, and then I usually end up having like some type of like breakdown about it. I have not cried once since this has started, and I was telling my mom, I think it's because it's so like, you can't even wrap your brain around it, really. Like, there's so much unknown, and it almost feels like it's not happening, like it feels fake or something, that I can't even get a good enough grasp on it to be emotional about it, if that makes sense. So I don't know, we're doing our day to day, and getting through it, and you know, it's so hard to stay positive, given a lot of the response, without getting super political, a lot of the response to this, but you gotta, I am going to make it, I'm gonna say it in this video, so I actually do it, I'm gonna make it a goal of mine today to be on my phone less. I don't necessarily want to stay off of it completely, but to just not be checking it as often, not be reading things as often. Mentally for me, I think that's gonna be better. So anyway, I don't know, that was a lot of like word vomiting, but what else is there? What else is there to do? I think I'm also gonna paint my nails today. I haven't done that. I've been saving it. I'm like, I need to save that for when I'm like really bored. So I might do that today. I painted Daisy's nails yesterday. They look so cute. But anyways, I'm gonna drink my coffee, and I will check in with you guys when I have a snack or eat lunch or what have you. All right, guys, it's 12:57. Oh my gosh, we actually had a really good morning. Our schedule is working. Yeah, Daisy's being super productive, and oh, she's a detective. She wanted me to tell you she's a detective. So the only thing I've had to eat in a minute so far this morning is, where'd they go? Oh, is one of these. I had a cheese stick, and And then Sterling went and got Mexican for lunch. Obviously they're doing like pickup only. I don't even think that place does delivery. It's just like a local taco shop. He went in all his garb. We have masks, so he wore a mask and gloves and changed his shirt and washed his hands and stuff when he got home. So anyways, he picked us up Mexican food for lunch. Daisy's enjoying some rice and a quesadilla and some chips. And I'm gonna show you what my plan is for what I ordered. So I got 2 carne asada street tacos, and my plan is to, it's just carne asada, onions, cilantro, and guac. So I'm gonna take out all of the insides, put it on this La Victoria low carb tortilla. I have some Monterey Jack. Put it on top, sprinkle a little bit more cheese on, and then grill it up myself like a quesadilla. I love this place's carne asada. So initially I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get anything. I'm just gonna eat something from here. But then I was like, it was like ding, ding, ding. I'm gonna just get the meat and take out the meat and make my own. I was gonna save these tortillas, but they're pretty soggy. I was gonna save them for Daisy, so I think I'm just gonna toss them. So I'm gonna make that. I will just throw up a picture of what the finished product was. I'm also going to do my tried and true dipping sauce, the just sour cream with Tapatio mixed in. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and eat. Oh my gosh, you guys. I've been really good about getting ready most days. Which usually just involves showering and doing my makeup. I usually just let my hair air dry, but it just makes me feel better. Even like putting on a regular pair of normal pair of clothes instead of just like this. I really don't feel like it today, but it does improve my mood. So I think maybe when she naps, I'm gonna like shower, maybe get ready. But anyways, I'm gonna eat lunch and I will check in later. Oh, I'm also gonna have one of these, a key lime LaCroix. This is my jam lately, you guys. This flavor is like, it's so good. It's not new, but I just forgot how much I like it. It's so good. Anyways, I'll pop back on here when I need to pop back on. All right, friends, it is 4:20. I'm looking at the monitor because Daisy fell asleep way late today, like at 4 o'clock. And 4 o'clock is normally, come here, the cutoff time where I'm like, if she's not asleep, I go scoop her out. So now I'm like, great, what time is she gonna be sleeping until tonight? But usually, even if she sleeps, the latest she's ever napped has been 6, which she's done a handful of times. Last week, one of the days she napped until 6, and she still went down at 8:30. So it's not like the end of the world, but I am still so full from lunch, like extremely full. And I'm kind of struggling a bit today. I'm not like depressed or like sad or anything. I just am feeling, I just don't want to do anything. I'm feeling so lazy. Like I mentioned earlier, like I have been really good about, you know, making myself a priority, like taking a shower, doing my makeup, like all that kind of stuff. And I just don't want to do anything today. I just feel completely, I just don't want to, and I'm not gonna because I don't want to. So I wanted to, because number one, I wanted to just do it, but number two, I also wanted to film videos tonight, but I just don't think that's gonna happen. I just need a day to just do nothing. I mean, I am gonna like shower at some point because that's important, but I'm not gonna like do my makeup and do my hair and stuff. I am having one of these. It's one of the Truly lemonade ones. This is the mango lemonade. I actually FaceTimed with one of my girlfriends. She lives in Idaho, and they're on shelter. Like Idaho as a state's not in a shelter in place yet, but where she is in a shelter in place. So she was having a glass of wine and I was having this, and it was just so nice to talk with her. It's really interesting because my girlfriends that live up in the Northwest, like we text every now and then, and we pick up like right where we left off, but we don't like talk on the phone like ever, or really FaceTime ever. And I have talked to someone like once every other day, and it's just been the best. Like I just miss them so much, and especially like during this time, you're just really like, you know, taking note of what you're thankful for, and I'm just so thankful for them, and it was just so nice to chat with her for like almost an hour. So suffice to say, this is the only thing I've had. I love these. They are really sweet. If you are not a fan of really sweet drinks, then I wouldn't recommend those, because they are pretty sweet, but I really like them. And like I mentioned a couple of videos ago, the regular Trulies are not my favorite. Like, I'll drink them, but they taste a lot more fake and like chemically to me versus like a White Claw. I way prefer the White Claws over like the regular Trulies, but these ones, the lemonades, are so much better than the regular Trulies. I also wanted to just make a note about those tortillas. Like, I don't know if you guys remember when I picked up those, I think I called them La Victoria, but I don't think that's what they're called. I think they're like Tortilla Factory tortillas. Anyways, I was like jazzed about them because they were the first low carb tortilla I had ever found at Costco. I don't like them. I think it's because they're whole wheat and probably low carb. They're just not my favorite, and I don't think I would buy them again just because they're not my favorite and you get so many. So just PSA, maybe if you were using like whole wheat tortillas before you went keto or before you went low carb, maybe you wouldn't mind them as much, but I don't care for the texture, and I also feel like you have to grill it for so long for them to get like crisp. They're just very like weighty, for lack of a better phrasing. So anyways, I am going to throw some laundry in, and maybe I'll shower. Oh my God, you guys, what is this life that we're currently living? And yeah, I will check back in, for dinner, which I don't think is going to be for a while because like I said, I am not hungry at all. So I will see you then. All right, y'all, this is dinner. I already dug in and just completely forgot to film it. So this was 1.5 pieces of bacon. I already ate the half. And then just avocado toast. This is my Oasis keto bread. Mashed avocado with salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and then a fried egg on top. I busted open another key lime LaCroix. I have like a little bit of rosé here, and then a very old Jen Loves Reviews video. I love Jen over at Jen Loves Reviews, and I have found myself during this whole pandemic, especially when I'm doing something where I kind of want something to listen to, like I'm either coloring or working on our puzzle or something like that. I put on her old live streams. Every Sunday she does a live stream, and they're all in a playlist on her channel, and there's something about her voice, I just like zone out. I just love listening to it. It's very calming. I'm actually hungry. Y'all, that quesadilla, I was not hungry until now, and it's 8:40. It's late. So that's what I'm having for dinner. I will throw up on the screen if I have anything sweet as a dessert afterwards. I don't think that I will, but I'll throw it up there if I do. And did I drink anything else? No, I just finished the LaCroix. No, I did. I finished the key lime LaCroix from lunch, and then I also had this one from the last time that I talked to you. And yeah, that's it for today, you guys. Today felt weird. It just felt weird. Like, today was just a weird day. I felt like I was in a funk today, lazy. Oh, I showered. I took a shower. And I didn't film anything, you guys, so you're gonna have to just bear with me in terms of videos this week. I'm fairly certain I will upload Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, but don't hold me to it. You know, y'all know what's going on, so that's my goal, but we shall see. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Excuse me, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below. I am going to go live this weekend. I haven't decided what day, but I'm definitely gonna go live, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure your bell is on so that you are made aware. I had several comments in my live from last week of people saying, oh, I'm so bummed I missed it, so make sure you have your bell on for that. And yeah, I will see you guys when I see you. Hopefully it will be tomorrow. Bye, friends.